goodness. Alex, calm down, buddy. What a shot there. At such speed to get that angle, my goodness.
Yeah, came in hot, shot that thing hot, 50 miles an hour, and we now have a 2-goal lead by Clarity. Can't get the touch he needs. Scraps is up though, air dribble, this one's on, and we have a tie game. Look at the control here by the rookie. Great air dribble, the banger, Heartless almost got there too, great effort.
Bouncing of the MMR caps, and so having them switched out and just having the different, oh my, what a shot from Eagle.
What control there, K1.
My goodness, look at this, able to take the ball, keeps momentum, keeps his car at the same speed of the ball, that's what allows him to stay underneath it, boosts appropriately, and is clutched down on that so well. Oh my, here we go.
What an insane play! He gets technically the turtle goal. That thing bounced between the defender and Alex about 17 times.
Yeah, I thought we were playing Rocket League. Didn't realize we were playing ping pong here. We have 2 bunnies on the field here tonight. Speaking of bunnies, Taurus with the big jump up in the air, quick to that one off a fantastic floater pass. Wow, not an easy shot, but boy does he make it look pretty.
The ball starting to make its way over to the Vibe Clan match, but Toaster with the dunk to end all dunks off an actually pretty impressive clear from Dark Rain. Oh, actually, just hit. He missed the clear. Toaster reads. Bleacher Boys are so, you know, from experience, they're so momentum based that you really just can't give them an inch, and Alex will take his mile with a cross-field air dribble into an air dribble bump. I'm not sure who it was that he knocked out of the way, but I think it was directly onto Heartless.
With a good dribble off the sidewall, K1 Killer kisses this up, looking for a shot on, possibly, looks to redirect. What a play by K1 Killer!
With the delayed touch, you saw him, goes up, gets the initial touch. The first touch is always the most important. He cuts off his boost just enough to make Alex think that he's out, and then he just slams it home.
Gets there, gets a big bump, it's floating toward the net, Scraps though. Oh my, blocked by Von Rabbit, sending it, oh my, back to sender, says Von Rabbit. What a predictive shot, oh my.
Bleacher Boys keeping the pressure. Astro trying to break out. They're all clumped in the corner. They need to get their rotations correct. And as a shot creeps past all of them from Alec Big, scoring this to tie the game. This is anyone's ball game.
Great call there, CJ. What an angle by Alec Big, and just squeezes by Dark Rain. A tie game here.
Hoping to collect, but it gets past him. Squiddy, the savior of this matchup, with an amazing clear, and what a catch from Toaster off of the long clear, reads the bounce off the floor and gets it past the attacker with his fake touch. That was one of the most calculated.
And similar to game number 1, no goal yet here as we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Crouton double tap, what a shot!
Like, Crouton nailing every single one of his touches, not letting those nerves get to him, and takes this game into Astro Gaming's favor.
Seconds remain. Textbook save there by So Garbage. Air dribble. Looking for the shot. Off the double tap, and he gets it.
Oh my. I mean, Garbage and Bolton really showed up tonight. I mean, that is an insane little double tap there from Garbage. You love to see it.
Bottle Dog with the ground dribble. Past Alec Big. Looking for the pass. Off that back
air
wall.
dribble. Off the back wall. What a shot! You know, I thought when he took this off the wall, he was going to go for a pass because there was so much coverage in Ebb, but no, he goes for the air dribble and just dunks the entire Bleacher Boys squad. And he's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's going to show us why as he air dribbles over the entire 3 Rocketeer squad. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that 1-2 again. He wants a series dub, and he's going to take it by force.
Great air dribble there by Alex R.
Game 1 to just be a fluke and to come out here swinging and to, you know, get the win that they deserve, and it just hasn't been happening. But now Slurpy Snail would just pop it gingerly over the last defender, and you know, this is what he's known for, not just power but precision.
These two play against each other, very similarly styled. Fabrizio a bit more mechanical, as we see there with a nice little doink. Oh my, that is just unsavable bucket.
What a great shot there on the assist by his captain. He wasn't even looking at the net, K1.
He closed his eyes. Speed Demons are just not missing on either side of the pitch.
We see Scraps double tap opportunity, gets it, and he gets the goal!
Scraps, this is exactly why the Speed Demons drafted him right here. Up against Kachow. Kachow, uncharacteristic miss. Scraps taking advantage. Season 3 Grand Champ, shiny there. Nice double tap. Could be close to net. Panda able to clear away. Up is Eagle, gets a tap. Off the touch. Oh my, what a double tap from Eagle.
Eagle just not letting up. Biplan came in hungry tonight. I don't know what it is, but whatever they're doing, they're just excelling at it. They came prepared for tonight.
Seamlessly around the field. It looks almost like he's playing free play. Look at this shot. My goodness. Alex, calm down, buddy. What a shot there. At such speed to get that angle. My goodness.
Yeah, came in hot, shot that thing hot, 50 miles an hour, and we now have a 2-goal lead by Clarity. Can't get the touch he needs. Scraps is up though, air triple, this one's on, and we have a tie game. Look at the control here by the rookie. Great air dribble, the banger. Heartless almost got there too. Great effort.
Bouncing of the MMR caps, and so having them switched out and just having the different. Oh my, what a shot from Eagle!
What control there, K1.
My goodness, look at this. Able to take the ball, keeps momentum, keeps his car at the same speed of the ball. That's what allows him to stay underneath it. Boosts appropriately and is clutched down on that so well. Oh my, here we go.
What an insane play! He gets technically the turtle goal. That thing bounced between the defender, Terror, and Alex about 17 times.
Yeah, I thought we were playing Rocket League. Didn't realize we were playing ping pong here. We have two bunnies on the field here tonight. Speaking of bunnies, Taurus with a big jump up in the air, quick to that one off a fantastic floater pass. Wow, not an easy shot, but boy does he make it look pretty.
The ball starting to make its way over to the Vibe Clan match, but Toaster with the dunk to end all dunks off an actually pretty impressive clear from Dark Rain. Oh, actually, he missed the clear. Toaster reads. Leisure Boys are so, from experience, they're so momentum based that you can't give them an inch, and Alex will take his mile with a cross-field air dribble into an air dribble bump. I'm not sure who it was that he knocked out of the way, but I think it was directly onto Heartless.
With a good dribble off the sidewall, K1 Killer kisses this up, looking for a shot on, possibly, looks to redirect. What a play by K1 Killer!
With the delayed touch, you saw him, goes up, gets the initial touch. The first touch is always the most important. He cuts off his boost just enough to make Alex think that he's out, and then he just slams it home.
Gets there, gets a big bump. It's floating toward the net. Scraps though. Oh my, blocked by Von Rabbit. Sending it. Oh my. Back to sender, says Von Rabbit. What a predictive shot. Oh my.
Alicia Boy's keeping the pressure. Astro trying to break out. They're all clumped in the corner. They need to get their rotations correct. And as a shot creeps past all of them from Alec Big, scoring this to tie the game. This is anyone's ball game.
Great call there, CJ. What an angle by Alec Big, and just squeezes by Dark Rain. A tie game here.
Hoping to collect, but it gets past him. Squiddy, the savior of this matchup, with an amazing clear. And what a catch from Toaster off of the long clear, reads the bounce off the floor and gets it past the attacker with his fake touch. That was one of the most calculated.
And similar to game number 1, no goal yet here as we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Crouton double tap, what a shot!
Like, Crouton nailing every single one of his touches, not letting those nerves get to him, and takes this game into Astro Gaming's favor.
Seconds remain. Textbook save there by So Garbage. Air dribble. Looking for the shot. Off the double tap, and he gets it.
Oh my. I mean, Garbage and Bolton really showed up tonight. I mean, That is an insane little double tap there from Garbage. You love to see it.
Auto Dog with the ground dribble, past Alec Big. Looking for the pass, off that
Oh,
back
the air
wall.
dribble, off the back wall. What a shot! You know, I thought when he took this off the wall, he was gonna go for a pass because there was so much coverage in Ebb, but no, he goes for the air dribble and just dunks the entire Bleacher Boys squad. And he's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's gonna show us why as he air dribbles over the entire 3 Rocketeer squad. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that 1-2 again. He wants a series dub, and he's gonna take it by force.
Great air dribble there by Alex R.
Game 1 to just be a fluke and to come out here swinging and to, you know, get the win that they deserve, and it just hasn't been happening. But now Slippy Snail would just pop it gingerly over the last defender, and you know, this is what he's known for, not just power but precision.
These two play against each other, very similarly styled. Fabrizi a bit more mechanical, as we see there with a nice little doink. Oh my, that is just unsavable bucket.
What a great shot there on the assist by his captain. He wasn't even looking at the net, K1.
He closed his eyes. Speed Demons are just not missing on either side of the pitch.
We see Scraps, double tap opportunity, gets it, off the double tap, and he gets it.
Say what you want, anything you need. Walk to the edge of the world for you, cause I'm all about you now. About you now. Now what you see, you've been calling me. Ain't nothing that you could do to make me walk away. I gave you love, tell you that you're a star, until you see that you are, you are. No matter how hard it's raining, I'll make it come. I hope you feel me, even when I'm gone. You're the golden wet weather.
He's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's gonna show us.
Tap opportunity, gets it!
Off a fantastic lower pass. An uneasy shot. Avoided.
Five plants came in hungry tonight. I don't know what it is, but
Keep on
whatever
holding you
they're
up.
doing,
I'll do anything to break you so one day you know.
Predicted shot.
I'll be there.
Big touch. That was one of the most calculated.
Keep on holding you up.
As we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark, Crouton double tap, what a shot!
Ladies and gentlemen, Octanes and Roadhogs, QRLS fans, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back. It is time for another night of rip-roaring QRLS action, brought to you by none other than yours truly, Masamoon, captain of the Spectre, your hostess with the mostest, joined tonight by, you know, probably one of my favorite partners to have here in the booth, the one and only Sir Bro Dude, captain of the Speed Demons. How's it going, man?
Not too bad. How about you, Massman?
I am spectacular. Looking forward to an amazing night. We've got such a crazy matchup to cap off week 6 here. Why don't you tell us about what we're gonna see tonight?
Oh yeah, Massman. So this matchup is going to be great because this is a pivotal moment for both of these teams. Much more so for the Rangers, who will be looking to win this series, hopefully in a sweep to try and break back into their division. And on the other side, we have Astro Gaming in a 3-way tie in their division. So they will be looking for wins tonight in this series to take that second place spot in the Savage division.
Absolutely great roundup that we've got there. Like you said, both these teams really just in I wouldn't say dire straits, but in the dead heat in the middle of this season. You know, these are kind of the kind of numbers and the kind of tight races that we see in like week 9, week 10 leading up into the playoffs, not week 6, you know, barely past the halfway point in this season. And thanks so much. I actually missed who just did that follow, but whoever you are, mystery person, I'll be sure to thank you. Oh, it's up. Oh, I see Brooksy's Gaming. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, I have a bunch of screens in front of me, and sometimes it's hard to keep track of who I'm looking at. Thanks for the follow there, as always. But yeah, as I was saying, both these teams really need this dub. But you gotta think that Rangers, um, considering who else they've got in the calculated division, need this more than ever.
Oh yeah, I mean, if there's one team who needs these wins tonight, it is the Rangers, and I hope to see them come out and show us that they agree with me, because I think they do, and I want them to still be, competitive when it comes to the later weeks of the season, because I don't want to see I don't want to see any team really just get fall into the wayside a bit too early.
Yeah, and I say that these are dire straits for these teams, but if you look at it really, like every every team is either one to two series away from the top of their respective divisions. So it is in no way, shape, or form a lost cause for either of these guys, especially not Astro, as they're tied for second place currently. Um, but it's these early efforts that will really pay dividends when crunch time, rolls around. And both of these teams are coming off of really just crushing defeats. Both teams swept last week. Um, it was Rocketeers sweeping the Rangers and Bleacher Boys sweeping Astro. So you got to know that they're hungry to prove themselves, prove their worth. Tell us all that they deserve one of those spots in the playoffs. But with that said, um, both of these teams could look completely different from what we saw last week, namely the Rangers with a recent dropping of Avoidable Clown and the acquisition of Wanted Toast. He did go to the Rangers, right? Yeah, I'm not. Oh, excuse me. Of
You
Dodgers
have it
DW.
backwards. Yeah, you have it backwards.
Of Dodgers DW. Correct. Of Dodgers
Um,
DW. And Wanted Toast going to Astro. Um, do you think that those recent transactions could have an impact on the results here
um,
tonight?
correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Doctor CW a former defending champion from last season?
You're absolutely correct.
So,
the storied Hammerheads run of Billy Bob Fabrizi and Doctors DW. It cannot be understated how impressive that was with the stiff competition that we had last season. And we haven't seen too much of Doctors this season, so this could be a great opportunity for him or Quispy, who is a free agent, who's a rookie this season, to really prove themselves on the field. So, am I to gain from this that you're banking on the Rangers here tonight?
um, you know, I, I, you know, I think I might be, just considering how they knocked us out last season. I did have a little bit of trouble remembering who was on that team because I might have, blocked it out of my memory. But I think with this recent acquisition, they do have a good chance. But like on the other side, Astro got Wanted Toast, and three Rocketeers last season were nothing to turn your nose at, and he was a part of that team. So who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, that's a great point. It's who- you know, I wish that I could put who knows in the in the predictions, but unfortunately we cannot. So, ladies and gentlemen, pull out those wallets and start throwing those points at the screen. Whether it's your computer screen or a tiny screen on in your wrist. They'll be sure to appreciate. Both teams will appreciate your faith or lack thereof faith in them. I personally am. I gotta go with Astro. This team, their potential is just palpable. Their skill ceiling is up there with the highest in the league. I think really, besides them, I think Bleacher Boys are probably the only other team that I think can kind of overshadow just the sheer potential of them. Other teams might play better, but these guys have a lot of firepower that they can employ if they're if they're firing on all cylinders. Um, so what do you
Um,
think? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Rangers here. I think they take this one 2-1 with the recent acquisition of Doctors DW, former champ. Um, just the situation they're in, I think it's gonna force them to play their best. They don't have a choice. So I think they will bring their A game tonight, and I have 1,000 points on the line for the Rangers. So 2-1 Rangers.
And I've put 4,000 points since we're we're throwing around numbers here. I'm recovering from my not great bets at the beginning of this season. Alec Big, of course, one-upping both of us with a blind 8K on Astro, and as we say Astro, they are in fact hitting the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some QRLS action. I could not be more excited, bro, dude.
This, I'm sure, will shape up to be a great match.
And here we go, Dodgers DW and Crouton, an immediate demo on the field. We're barely 10 seconds in, and already it's getting physical out there.
Big 50 from Doctors. Can we get it in for Breezy with the score?
What was this pre-jump from Fabrizi? Doctors with a wild 50 in the corner, and the speed of Fabrizi utterly dusts Dark Rain on the Astros line. Rangers, with 13 seconds down on the clock, take the lead. Now, Dark Rain and Fabrizi on the pitch. It is anyone's game as Doctors DW tries to take that ball at midair. Nobody there to collect. Correct, and a shot.
Sorry, you go.
No, it's all right. It's with this much happening,
Doctors
it
Doctors
could.
with the 50s. It's just
He's really just. Yeah, how do you predict what's gonna happen when the man just throws himself at every possible ball and it just works in his favor every time? Now, Dark Rain collecting the ball, trying to get Astro on the right side of the scoreboard. But Doctors, again, if it's not a 50, it's a demolition. Now Bolton
this is looking like good old hammerheads to me, but on a different team.
What a shot from Crouton, taking advantage of the mischief that Bolton is causing in that corner. Takes the boost, fakes the shot, and Crouton comes out from the woodwork to put Astro within 1 point. We've got a match here, sir, bro, dude.
Oh yeah, this is anyone's game at this point. Crouton taking it up. Can he finish? What a save, but it's just not enough.
He's just an absolute clip machine. Perfect takeoff, perfect air dribble. Throttle Dog tries to get a backline and goes for the 50, connects fully, but Crouton pre-positions himself for the 50 for the dunk in net. We have a ball game all tied up. Bolton, Throttle Dog in the midfield. Dark Rain takes the kickoff, goes for the double tap, but Crouton, you gotta wonder if that was a wave off or if Dark Rain just ran out of boost there. But needless to say, Astro has absolutely turned the burners on. Their team play is in full effect.
Oh yeah, and with Crouton on the field, that guy's a machine. You really have to watch out for him.
Absolutely, and as Slurpee in the chat mentioned, 5 goals in less than a minute. What looked like initially was just going to be an old-fashioned, QRLS romp just turned into an utter destruction derby. Crouton now trying to center for his Astro squad. Nobody there to actually collect, but a 50 in the corner or in the side field. Throttle Dog and Bolton flies dangerously into the Astro midfield, but Bolton clears. Now the captain, Throttle Dog, trying to collect. He's got 3.5 minutes to tie this up.
Bolton looking for the save here. He's able to get it. Fabrizi collecting in their corner. Can he do anything with this ball to the mid?
Great save there from Bolton, and the control. You can see both teams. Nobody wants to make that first mistake. I think they recognize that it was a little bit too chaotic, a little bit too volatile in those first minutes. Both of them seemingly going for more controlled plays.
Yeah, the game seems to be slowing down a little bit here. Turning into a bit more of a ping pong match right now.
Absolutely, and we neglected to mention who we're seeing on the field. Dr. ZW, the fourth man for Rangers, does in fact hit the pitch. No sign of wanted toast in this game one. Do you think that following this performance, we're going to see a sub from either of these teams?
Uh, it's always possible. That's what I'll say. You never know.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too early, a little bit too close to call, but you got to wonder what the expectations were coming in for either of these teams. Like, the records are so close, their divisional standing is so close, and a lob from Throttle Dog nearly just finds his way into the back of the Astro net. Now Fabrizi up for the follow-up. Nobody there from Astro to challenge. You see Astro unable to just get the ball out of their side of the field. The Rangers' pressure is just palpable right now. They are hungry for that shot.
Bolton put a great shot on net, but there was no one home to finish that one. And now the shoe is on the other foot with some pressure on the Rangers, but they get a nice clear, and they're back in Astro territory.
Absolutely. Ball floats dangerously into the Astro net, but a great clear there from I believe it was Bolton. Crouton trying to put the offense back on the right foot. Fabrizi misclear could put Rangers in a precarious position. Doctor's there for the save, but Dark Rain going for the pressure. Crouton up to slot the corner, but again, the Rangers defense holds strong. Now, 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining. Can Rangers put themselves on the fast track to an overtime here?
They have 1 minute to do it, which is plenty of time.
Plenty of time indeed. Those 60 seconds do, however, tend to absolutely disappear when it comes time for equalizing. And now Crouton pops it up high as you like. Those seconds of airtime just burn so much time from a clock that the Rangers just need, and you see Astro just not taking any unnecessary risks. All they have to do is maintain this lead.
Playing very smart right now.
Absolutely.
What a chance by Throttle Dog there. Oh, can he do it again? No, he wants to. Breezy looking to collect in their corner. Beautiful demo from Throttle Dog. Out to the middle by Crouton, I believe. 6 seconds left. Can the Rangers get this last goal that they need to take this into overtime?
Bolton tries to absolutely throw the nail in the coffin, but the ball is still up and going into the Astros side of the field. Pop from the captain Throttle Dog, but nobody there to follow up. You gotta wonder if it was a communication issue, because it looked like the Rangers were getting ready to counter on that play.
Seemed they had the pressure there. It must have been a miscommunication, because I was really expecting them to take that ball to that net.
Yeah, that was pretty hairy in that last minute or so. Apologies for the lack of comms there in the last minute. My dogs were absolutely, they were as excited as I was in that last minute of gameplay. I had to put them in the other room. But looking at this performance that we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, it's just 50s across the board. Equivalent ball possession, equivalent field domination, all maybe just slightly in the favor of Astro, but nobody really standing out as the leader here for them. So, in comparison to Astro, where Crouton just absolutely put on a clinic out there. 3 shots, a save, 3 goals, 2 demos. What do you think the Rangers have to do to turn it around here, Sir Rodude?
I think they need to play like they were in the first minute of the game. Just keep the pressure on. Do not let Crouton handle the ball. Do not give him time with the ball. And I think they have a real shot of taking the game. I also would like to mention how we somehow didn't even realize that Fabrizi and Dr. CW are on the same team, both former champions from last season. Somehow failed to point that out in the pregame show.
Now give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, we're having some technical issues with our overlay, not wanting to switch back up.
Here we have Bolton taking it into the mid.
There we
Crouton
go.
gets a nice 50 with Doctors. Breezy sending it back the other way.
Absolutely. And
Dangerous drop down. Dark Rain was able to handle it though to pop it into the corner.
And much obliged to Tinker Dan, the magical man. Great seconds for the follow there as we move on in this matchup. What a
Unfortunate own goal, or a Serb own goal from Throttle Dog there, but there wasn't much he could do. On the kickoff here, Doctor wins it. Throttle Dog up to send it to the mid off the 50 with Bolton. Oh, Fabrizi just missed the touch on that one. Crouton taking it down the right side. Tries to get a pinch off the wall, unable to. And Dr. CW sends it back out to the mid where Throttle is looking for a touch, just wasn't quite able to get there.
Absolutely, and much apologies for the overlay malfunction, ladies and gentlemen. We will try to get that back up and running for you as quickly as possible. In the meantime, we'll switch back to the good old-fashioned Rocket League overlay to give you guys some baseline information now. Fabrizi falling in the front of the Astro net, trying to get some offensive pressure for them here as we wind down to the last 3 minutes of the game. A pop-up from Doctors DW, a shot from Throttle Dog, but again, Dark Rain present there as ever. Astro not willing to relent on this.
Bolton taking it down the right side, the net looks empty, but Fabrizi is able to collect it. His own corner brings it out to the next one.
And much obliged, Crocs with socks for the tier 1 sub. Clearly wanting to, re-engage the fire of that, that competition he had last night with Mimsy. You'll never hear me complaining of a sub war. Now, Throttled Doctors DW, never complaining of a lack of offensive pressure from Astro. The ball goes wildly into the midfield. Fabrizi trying to take the shot. Doctors follows up on the miss, and Astro is not ready. The power that came from that shot, pretty much unsavable.
It was a beautiful shot. I feel like Doctors DW is shaping up to be a really good pickup for the Rangers tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely proving his worth, like you said. Season 5 defending champion. All the defending champions are on completely separate teams, and Fabrizi himself, obviously, as we said, also a defending champion. So we got the Battle of Champs on the field tonight. Tied game, 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Now, the captain, Bolton, trying to get the ball away from him. But Doctors DW, he's just monkeying out there. He's absolutely all over the pitch.
It's really good to see him back on this field and playing like this.
Yeah, it's always amazing to see league veterans, especially championship defending league veterans, really show their stuff, show that it wasn't a fluke. And now Fabrizi trying to follow up the shot. Nobody there to collect. Doctors again in the air. He has got to be making Astro shake in their boots now. Throttle Dog trying to control it, but loses control to Crouton, who tries to get Astro back on track here.
Another great clear there from Doctors. Unable to win the 50 with Crouton, but Fabrizi collects it and sends it on net. Great save from Dark Rain there.
And a shot and a catch.
Defense is insane.
Absolutely. Great catch there from the midfield from the captain Throttle Dog. I never thought I would have caught that. Fabrizi unable to get enough pepper, as you will, on that shot to get it in the back of the net, but a long clear from Bolton. A Billy Bob-esque clear might put Rangers in a precarious position, but Astro unable to really make anything out of that. Now Doctors, a dangerous position. Throttle Dog gets a demo in net against Bolton, might open up the line, but nobody there to actually capitalize. Astro just starting to flail on defense. Are Rangers going to be able to turn this into a lead? No. Doctors again denied by the Astros back line.
Great save there by Fabrizi to keep this a 1-1 game with 20 seconds left. Are we going to get some free Rocket League here, Massimian?
It's looking that way unless we see some last-minute heroics from the captain Bolton. 5 minutes remaining. Ball is on the Rangers side. A pass mid might open up the shot for Crouton, but as it falls into the midfield, you gotta wonder if they're gonna hold it up. But no, the captain Bolton decides to keep it up and almost cost him the game.
That was dangerous, Massimian. Wow.
Yeah, I thought he might have been popping it up for Crouton to take an air dribble, but he was read like an absolute book by Throttle Dog. Thankfully, the shot line was not quite enough open. Throttle Dog pops it, no boost to actually follow up. Crouton maybe reads his lack of boost to throw it back into the Rangers side, but we're playing ping pong right now. Ball not content to stay on one side of the field or another, but talk about reads. Bolton just got hooked on phonics because he absolutely read Fabrizi's mind right here to give Astro the series dub.
You have to wonder if Fabrizi was trying to catch it on top of his car like that or meant to catch it on the front of his car. That's an unfortunate way to go out in that game.
I gotta think that he was trying to get just the catch to control to give his team a little bit of time, but like we said, it was just so perfectly controlled, or excuse me, so perfectly read by Bolton. I don't think I've seen a better read. At least not,
like you said,
not this season.
Dialed in.
Yeah, he and this is a
700
dangerous
points for his team as well.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous Astro, and not representative of what his ping's currently doing, because I guess he's just used to the Robbie ping because he performed absolutely admirably, and does give Astro the series victory. Now,
I believe Bolton is looking for a server reset here.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll shift into if hopefully we can get some kind of overlay to work, that'd be great. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shift to our versus screen while we reset up the server. We'll be right back.
Seconds remain. Textbook save there by So Garbage. Air dribble. Looking for the shot. Off the double tap, and he gets it.
Oh my. Garbage and Bolton really showed up tonight. That is an insane little double tap there from Garbage. You love to see it.
Throttle Dog with the ground dribble. Past Alec Big. Looking for the pass. Off that back
the air
wall.
dribble. Off the back wall. What a shot! I thought when he took this off the wall, he was going to go for a pass because there was so much coverage in net, but no, he goes for the air dribble and just dunks the entire Bleacher Boys squad. And he's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's going to show us why as he air dribbles over the entire 3 Rocketeer squad. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that 1-2 again. He wants a series dub, and he's going to take it by force.
Great air dribble there by Alex R.
Game 1 to just be a fluke and to come out here swinging and to get the win that they deserve, and it just hasn't been happening. But now Slurpy Snail would just pop it gingerly over the last defender, and this is what he's known for, not just power but precision.
These two play against each other, very similarly styled. Fabrizi a bit more mechanical, as we see there with a nice little doink. Oh my, that is just unsavable bucket.
What a great shot there on the assist by his captain.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have reset the server. Hopefully the Twitch demons are no longer haunting us. Unfortunately, the overlay demons are in fact still haunting us, so we're gonna have to kind of grin and bear it for the time being with the good old-fashioned psionics provided overlay. Players are in fact hitting the field again for our game 3 tonight. Sir Brodude, what does this mean for the Rangers?
They need to win this game. This is a must win. They have to prevent the brooms from coming out at all costs at this point.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't, based on what I've seen, it's completely within the realm of possibility. The scoreline is not representative of the level of play that we've seen here from the Rangers. Um, they had the lead on Astro. They had him on the back foot, but Captain Bolton just absolutely turned up in the last minute, as Crouton is now trying to do in the sidewall there. But Quispy is up and he is good. That ball is in an absolutely bonkers angle.
And looks like Doctors has been taken off the field in lieu of Crispy.
Absolutely. Despite how amazing Doctors looked on the field, you had to change something. I don't have the math right in front of me as to whether or not Doctors could have fit or any other substitution could have happened based on QRLS rating. But I do not fault Captain Throttle Dog at all for his decision here. A changeup had to be made, and immediately Quispy, proves that it was the right call.
Nice send into the midfield by Fabrizi. No one there collect from his team, so it gets set back to their side. Dark Rain sending it into the Rangers corner, but Throttle Dog is able to send it back out.
Great catch there from Crouton. Completely throws the Rangers defense, forces a double kick, but nobody there to actually clear it out. It was actually what a demo there from Quispy. Could have opened the back line, but the 50 was absolutely chaotic out of that. Now Astro just looks like they're in control of this match, but as soon as I say that, Fabrizi absolutely deletes Bolton from the field.
Crispy could put good pressure on that ball so that Z-Strife wasn't able to get the angle he wanted to put that one in the net.
And you're looking at I was about to say you're looking at a much more casual Astro gaming, but that shot from Dark Rain, I'm pretty sure he set up the game sharp, because I don't think it's physically possible to hit a ball that hard from. It looked like he was in his own net. That was a Messi-esque shot.
He might as well have been in his own net. He was very close.
What an amazing shot. Now Astro trying to absolutely dust and broom this Ranger squad. They're looking like a team revitalized and ready to take the Savage Division. Now Crouton sending it past two defenders, Throttle Dog alone on the back line, but Quispy gives his captain a little bit of defensive backup. Bolton now centering for Crouton. The passing plays, you'd think you're watching a G2 versus Space Station game, because this is some top tier gameplay we're seeing. Now Crouton with the control gets a flip reset, but Quispy reads him night and day. Dark Rain with the center, but the captain again with the clear. What are these cross-world clears we're seeing?
And every time they are just up to that ball as quick as you like. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, the level of play that, as somebody who's, I'm not gonna say I'm an OG or anything like that, obviously, but as somebody who's been here for going on 4 seasons, it is just so obvious how much faster the players are, how much more consistent they are on the pitch. The improvement we've seen across the board is just immaculate. And Dark Rain going up as speedy as ever to try to put Astro on the board with a sweep for the week, making up for that sweep against them last week. They just seem hungrier than ever.
With coming close to a minute left in this game, we are still 1-1. It is anyone's game at this moment. A great try to get a goal on net by Throttle Dog, but Dark Rain was there to get the save.
Great vision there from Captain Bolton to clear that out of center. It's sometimes pretty dangerous to smack that ball as hard as you can into your own side wall, but if you know that an attack is coming, you got to do what you got to do to cut it off. And great presence of mind there. Bolton again taking the reins of Astro Gaming. Just look, he just doesn't leave the play. He stays there and centers it for probably it looked like an easy shot from Dark Rain, but he had to wait until the defender was just past, sends it behind where there is the momentum, and this Astro squad is, they are undeniable right now.
I gotta ask, are we taking the brooms out yet, or is there still a chance?
I think this is more of like a dustpan type scenario right now. I wouldn't say this is a broom, but somebody is definitely jiggling the door handle on the broom closet. So let's see if they can open her up. With 20 seconds remaining, anything can happen. It is still a one-goal game. I believe the Rangers may in fact pull it out. They have maybe 1 or 2 possessions left. A 50 there from Quispy sends 2 out of 3 Astros away, and with a shot, Throttle Dog equalizes. 7 seconds remaining.
What a beautiful pass from Fabrizi to set up Throttle Dog for that goal.
Great vision there. You saw as soon as that 50 came, and 2 out of 3 Astro players were off the pitch. Both Fabrizi and Quispy just gunned it up the field to set up that play. Amazing presence of mind from both those players. Now Crouton trying to take the ball into his own hand. Flip reset past 2 defenders, past the initial defender, but it does ground, and we do go into Game 3 overtime. I could not be more excited, Sir Birdie.
I will never complain about Free Rocket League, especially when 2 teams of this caliber are playing each other. The excitement is palpable. It is in the air. You can feel it.
Oh no! And the ball was just so awkward. It looked like not Super. You are not on the field. It looked like Throttle Dog expected his teammate to get that corner clear and just could not anticipate the bounce. And Astro will never let a free shot go by them. The brooms have in fact been brought out. So Astro takes the sweep.
Yes, they do. I was very wrong about my prediction and lost 1,000 points. But what are you gonna do?
Well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna listen to Mass Moon, and then next week you're gonna. I'm just kidding. No, this very much.
Sign me up to your newsletter, all right? I'm following your investment advice.
No. Listen. This very, very easily could have gone the way of Rangers. These were all 1 to 2 goal games. The competitiveness was just amazing. Throttle Dog, Doctors, Fabrizi, Quispy, all those guys, they should be proud of themselves. I know it doesn't feel that way for them after a sweep, but they are contenders in this league. That is undeniable.
Astro had to fight for this sweep. They should not feel bad about it at all. These were 3 very close games.
Absolutely.
None of them were shutouts. All were within 1 goal. So.
Absolutely. It was in no way, shape, an easy dub for Astro, but that will be the end for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies again about the overlay. I will give Von Rabbit some overtime pay so he can come teach me how to unmess this up and give us a more steady representation in future games. But with that being said, that will do it for week 6 of the QRLS. Tune in to week 7 for possibly one of the most pivotal weeks of the season so far. As we wind down to the time to playoffs, every single series becomes absolutely critical. You're not going to want to miss it. But that will be it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you give us a follow. Check out the YouTube video. We post the VODs up there so you guys can catch up any games that you may miss. And until next time, it has been I, Massamoon, joined by the lovely Sir Brodude, captain of the Speed Demons. We are out, and without further ado, keep it quick.